Hey y'all, just chit chat with me for a second while I get ready for my photo shoot with my family. So, I want to talk a little bit about me and what I do. So, I'm an event planner. I own an event venue in Cincinnati, Ohio, Blush the Event Loft, and I own an event planning firm that moonlights and travels between Dallas and Cincinnati. So, in addition to that, I also own a travel agency, Vacation Overload, where I also mentor other travel agents. So currently, I have about between 6 and 10 travel agents that are under me. I'm not really recruiting because I want to get the travel agents that I have under my belt up to par where they are self-sufficient. So currently, I have a challenge going on where I'm helping them to take steps each day. They have to complete a task just to get their business more sufficient without my guidance. I'm still going to mentor them. I'm still going to answer their questions. I just want them to be able to think quick on their toes and maximize their bookings, furthermore, maximizing their dollars. So for me, I'm always trying to find ways to help others to make money, to build their own businesses, build their own brands. So that I have friends that don't have jobs but have money. And every time I tell people, like, I don't have a job, they're like, girl, you are a job. So I'm trying to make my friends into jobs so that I can call them like, hey, it's Tuesday. Tomorrow you want to go to Africa with me? And it's not a problem. Money's not a problem. They don't have to wait to call off or anything like that. So that's really my purpose in it. It doesn't really benefit me at this point to, have 6 travel agents. I don't get too many extra perks off of it. I do get a small little percentage when they sign up. Well, not a percentage. I get a couple of dollars when they sign up. But after they sign up and they've been doing it or whatever, I'm not getting any kickbacks. Now, if I had a huge team, like 20, 50 travel agents up under me, obviously I would get kickbacks, like a percentage or whatever. But I'm not at that point. And I'm really not in a hurry to get to that point. I really just want to help others. That's really all I've been doing these last few years is helping others in every endeavor that I've had. I've helped people build their businesses as far as caterers, treat makers, other decorators. I've helped several people with their business plans and etc. So right now in this moment, instead of just worrying about what you can get from somebody, what they can offer you, how much you can take, sit and think about what do you have to offer the world? What can you give to someone else? How can you benefit someone else? And it's not saying, like, I'm never going to tell you not to receive because I'm a gift girl. I love to receive. But I also love to give back. I also love to reciprocate. I don't want to be used and I don't want to use anybody else either. I want us to collaborate. So I've been collaborating with other travel agents, putting together travel bookings and group trips. I've been collaborating with other event planners, doing events. Don't look at the girl next to you or the guy next to you that does the same thing as you as competition. Look at them as somebody that you can partner with, that you can learn from, somebody that you can also teach and uplift. Because at the end of the day, when we all shut our eyes and we are in our urns or our caskets or whatever, we have to have left some type of mark on the world. Maybe you touched somebody. Maybe you learned something from someone and you pass it on to someone else. And our climb to the top, it is imperative that we reach back and pull someone else up. That's how we keep things going, because the world doesn't end when we end. So we want to leave it a better place, especially for those that have children. You want to leave the place better for your children and your grandchildren, because when you're gone, I mean, it is what it is, but they have to still live here. You still want it to be a better place for them. And we're living in times where it is just a hassle, just being alive. Like every day it's a fight for our life. So just be kind to one another. Find a way to capitalize on your passions and your gifts and utilize your gifts to help somebody else. Utilize your gifts to live off of. There are caterers who that's all they do is cook and cater, and that is sufficient enough to care for their children, to pay their bills, to enjoy a life of lavish and luxury. Or maybe it's not lavish and luxury. Maybe it's even just being comfortable. There are event planners who, they're able to live a comfortable life because they are using their gifts as an event planner, a decorator, a balloon artist to fund their life and take care of their family. But also they have found ways to give back. So just today, take the time to think about what you can do to give back, what you can do to make the world a better place. And it doesn't have to be anything extravagant or fancy. Yesterday, I sat on the phone with somebody for like 2 hours with an impromptu business coaching call. I typically charge $250 for a call, and I did it for free. And I was giving them information, and I don't really feel like they were, open to receiving the information because they had a lot of excuses. But I did my part by giving them the information. Maybe once they sit on it and think about it, they'll actually put the things into place. But I'm also learning that it's okay to give somebody the tools, and for them to not use it or not use it correctly, that doesn't mean that you wasted your efforts. It may be you just sharpening up your teaching skills. It might just be, you reiterating it to yourself so that you're able to teach somebody else better along the way. So I'm telling you this just as I'm telling myself. It's never a wasted call. It's never a wasted task, because if you did it and you did it with pure intentions and you were honest and upfront and, trying to work something out, trying to help somebody else, even if they don't receive it, or if they receive it and they try it out and then they're like, yeah, I don't want to do this, it was not wasted. The efforts were not wasted. It was an experience. You got the coaching experience. They got the knowledge. Just because they didn't use it doesn't mean that it was wasted. Maybe they're able to make an informed decision that, hey, you know what? This isn't for me. Like, I'm so appreciative that you sat down and took the time out to tell me these things or teach me this, because now I know that I don't really want to do this. So I don't have to further waste hundreds and thousands of dollars trying this out just to not want to do it. So, maybe just think of it as a charitable task. So I want to use this opportunity to mention that if you are interested in building your business and you are struggling or you need some help and guidance, feel free to reach out to me. Get connected with me. Sometimes I have free events. Sometimes I post content that helps you in that regard, and you could just follow along. And then if you have the funds or the time and you want to book a coaching call with me, I do virtual or phone calls. I also do in-person workshops. So you have options to get you to where you need to be. If you are interested in being a travel agent, then again, reach out to me. I can help you to understand if being a travel agent is for you. I'll go over the pros and the cons, the ups and the downs. And if you want to move forward, I'll sign you up.